boxes, but I'm going to hold off on them because I'm trying to do some catch up and get caught up on some other items. So we're gonna kind of hit a few kitties here. I do have 2 new ones to introduce to you, but first I wanted to go over some of our other kitties and give you an update on that. We have 4 kitties that's been hanging out together, and now I have 2 more new ones that now make it 6. Thank you, Dark Hat, for that. Yeah. Yeah, gotta have that ish time, LJ, for sure. Okay. So Cashew, I'm just going to go over these 4 that we've had a little while. These birthdays are all real close together. April 15, April 16, April 16, and April 22. None of these kitties are related. Cashew is the little brown tiger. Did you go out to Mom's? Did she get her paper? Okay, I'll go out in a little bit and get her supper. Cashew is a little brown tiger. He was brought in on 6/3, so what the heck is today? 6/6. So he was brought in 3 days ago, and he's 6 weeks old. He was in he's the one that was in that car's brake caliper. His leg is, you know, it is trying to heal. The tissue's trying to heal, but there's no doubt the end of his foot, he's missing quite a bit of it. I seriously not sure if there's going to be enough to save on that or not. The problem with him is he's just a very tiny little boy. He weighed 1.4 ounces when he came in those 3 days ago. He's not going to meet. For amputations, I would prefer that they are like 203, 204, so he's got a ways to go on this. But we're keeping it treated. We're treating it twice a day, keeping it clean, encouraging the healing with the ointments that we do with the Solvadine in it, and he's getting flushes to it. We're doing everything that we can to help this heal, but I can't replace the end of his foot. So we're going to have to see what Dr. Darcy says about Cashew on Saturday. And then we have Bart. Bart was a hit by car. His wounds are from here to here, ankle to knee, and they are healing. They are healing, and I'm expecting, but you know, so we have another problem with Bart too, in that his muscles are almost non-existent in that leg. You can tell he hasn't been using that leg very much. So he will also be looked at, of course, on Saturday, and see what Dr. Darcy thinks about him. He only weighed 108 when he came in. He might reach the 2-pound mark, because that'll be a little while ago. But he also has the end of his tail is deadened. He had a nerve, probably it was snapped, and there's no nerve sensation in the end of his tail. So he needs to have that tail removed. It's a dead tail tip. And to make it as healthy as what we can, you bring it up into the live tissue area, sew it over, and then it'll heal just fine. He won't even hardly miss that. We have to find out what's wrong with that rear left leg, though. There's more than just the laceration. And for now, you know, and I know people are probably saying, well, get him up for x-ray, do this, do this, do this. But they don't weigh enough for any kind of surgical or sedation intervention on this. We can treat the symptoms and treat all these as well as what we can. We're pretty good at this, but we're limited by surgical repair because of their weights. All 4 of these are slight weights. Sherry is a little black baby. She's the one that was found in the Pepsi machine. She has various little lacerations on her I don't know what she did in the Pepsi machine, but she is doing well. Zorro, I'm having trouble with Zorro. We have worked and worked and worked and worked on this lake. He's been here since May 21st, so he's been here 2.5 weeks with us. And as you all know, we got this all debrided. It's 100% debrided. It's all the gunk capsule of dead tissues. It's all gone. We've got it down to the skin. And are you leaving me? Right. Okay, sounds good. His foot has gone through various stages. All these kitties are on antibiotics, and Zorro and Cashew and Bart are all on soreness medication too. Thank you, Dark Cat. Zorro, his leg is compromised, like from here down, and if you remember right, he's the one who had the string tied up in here, or was it here, and I think it was here and here on him, tight, no circulation. I know for a little bit, and that's what our problem. His body is trying to heal it, but last couple of days I've been feeling we're not very good here. It's his front right paw. It was purple at one time. Right now it is pink, but it's still very swollen, and he is walking on it, but it's hardish. That is not good. But he is not feeling good today. His respirations are high. He does not have a temperature. Does not, so that is good. We've just started fluids on him here so that he doesn't get dehydrated, and we switched up his antibiotics, so I'm hoping by tomorrow morning he will feel better. He will also have Dr. Darcy look at him as well. So Zorro needs some extra good thoughts and prayers. He's my most worrisome, and as you know, 2 days ago he was running around here like a little wild thing. So Bart, Cashew, and Zorro are the boys. Sherry is the girl, and we just gotta get these poor little things with their bad legs gone. We took in 2 new kitties yesterday. One's a gray tiger, one's a brown tiger. I said that wrong. They came in 2 days ago, and they were 1 pound 1 ounce, 1 pound 3 ounces. These guys are going to be put down as 4 weeks old. I don't have their birthday, but they are 4 weeks old. And they're healthy. They're good. What happened was their mama was killed by a dog, a big dog, and then the dog went after these babies. These kitties were born in a wall of a barn, and they've been up in there, and when mommy was gone, they probably got hungry and started coming out, and the dog almost got them. So the one has a couple like little scrapings on it here and there. I don't know if the dog actually got it or not, but something caused that, and it could be them trying to get out of the walls of the barn too. But they were for sure, the dogs were trying to get them as well, so the person brought them. I think you guys all like their names. Zulov is the brown tiger, and Zerpal is the gray tiger. Zerpal is for our purple mod, and Zulov is for our Zulov, that our viewer that passed away a little while ago. We have not found Rena. No. Still trying, but haven't found Rena. Makes our hearts very sad. Our surgery list is going to be really, really light because most of the kitties that are not done are 2 lightweights. We did send up, I originally had Twizzle and Tizzle signed up for surgery Saturday. I ended up sending them up yesterday, and so they are both spayed. I've got down here Briss, Tristan, and Briss and Tristan and Perduff. I do believe they will make weight. I'm going to weigh them tomorrow, Thursday, and we'll see what their weights are. Weigh Thursday. I hope they do make weight. Zorro is not a candidate. We're also going to do Nyota. We're going to get her spayed. And Callison will also be spayed. So this is a very, very light surgery schedule, but we have things we have to take care of. We've got to have Zorro's leg tended to, Bart, his leg, and of course Cashew. But keep in mind, we are not doing any surgery on these guys unless it's imperative that we do that. But I don't want to do that on the lightweights. So really light surgery schedule. We will have these other ones looked at. We have a few physicals. It will be a very easy, not easy day. It'll be a light surgery date, but with other things that will complicate it. So that's what I have. On the 20th, Spiker has his dental surgery. I'm going to give you guys some dates. 8th, 9th, and 10th. 8th, 9th, and 10th is our concessions, our dance concessions. This is a money maker for us. A lot of times we'll make $700-800, and we need that. So 8th, 9th, and 10th is the dance recital. The 9th is our surgery day here, and all the other things we have to do. Just in case you want to know, the farrier is coming on the 12th. Take care of the horses. The 16th, I want to try to do a practice cam for Catathon. The 17th, it's Father's Day. Sunday starts our Catathon fundraiser. And that ends on, I don't think I have that right. I don't think I have that right. I have it down on the 21st, but I think it's 9 o'clock on Wednesday is the ending of the Catathon fundraiser. There's 10 items in there, and they are all awesome, awesome, awesome. The Monday 18th, we put in our pizza order for Catathon. And then also that week, we'll be talking to Whirler about an extra Whirler trash pickup. And our pre-registration is going on right now. I encourage everybody that can to do your pre-registration now. It'll help when you call in for Catathon bids. That does not make you obligated that you have to bid. It just helps us if you do. And if you do not pre-register and you decide you do want to put in a bid, that's okay too. But it does make the time a little bit shorter by doing the pre-registration. So that ends, the pre-registration ends the 20th. That way at noon. That way that gives us time to get those papers ready for Sunday. Our TV, I got a call. No, I'm going to try to go visit our Rena Center on tomorrow. Hope I can, on tomorrow. And that is to set up the big TV that we put out under the shelter house. And then somewhere on that week of the 18th, we'll have a practice session with the phones where Arthur Phone Company will come and they will hook us all up. We check the phones and then we have you guys phone in, just blast us with phone calls to make sure all the lines are working properly. And then we tell you, no more phone calls, we're done, everything's working good. and then we take it apart until probably the night of the 23rd. Busy, busy, busy schedule. Yeah.
Make sure you unhook your mom this year.
Yes, I have that on here. We have to unhook my mom's lifeline and her phone for those few hours. But we'll have Stevie checking on her. Oh, LJ, oh boy, you would not believe what all, this is crazy. All right. Oh gosh, you all are awesome. I haven't had a whole lot of extra time today, but I've got to read a few things about Nica, and it's really cool how we've all remember her in different ways. I always remember her with her smile, no matter what. Every time she was here, she was always smiling, and she loved the kitties, and she loved, loved, loved the Covies. I told some of the viewers, gosh, I don't know if that was yesterday morning or this morning, that when Nica would come, she never was a morning person. She would always come later in the day and spend time, hours and hours, down at the Covies. She loved the Covies, and she took awesome pictures of them. And then she would come up here and spend time with the kitties up here, and then would go back down to the Covies. She loved it out there, and she always teased that instead of going to a hotel here in Defiance, she would just camp out with the Covies. Always told her, if you want to, you go right ahead.
She did try in there when I was living in
I
Seattle.
remember that.
She couldn't sleep because the kitties were all
Yeah,
over.
it was all over, so she did end up not doing that. She also took a gazillion pictures of the Covies that were, some of our friends are collecting the videos and pictures, and so that we can save those. And with the cameras, I know she would sit here right there and just talk and talk and talk to you all, or sit over on this side and talk to you all. I know a lot of you are talking about doing donations for in memory of Nica, and I just think that's wonderful, and I appreciate it. So if you want to do a donation, you can send it to us by PayPal or a check or money order, but somewhere put on there that it's for Nica or Sharon. And what I understand is Sev and Sandra are working on different things together for it. They're going to do the collection, and then we're going to work together and decide what is best use of the money. But I know for sure we're going to do something down at the Cove. I think one of the possibilities is planting a tree. Kitties always can use more shade down there. And she loved to sit down there, as do many of our visitors that come. And so we're talking, oh, and we just lost a picnic table down there. One of our picnic tables bit the dust big time. And so we may get something like that to replace that. And maybe a couple benches, I don't know yet. This is all just talking yet. But something where visitors can go down and enjoy their time with the Covies. So that would be really nice to do. So we'll let you know as the time goes on, and it all just depends on how much donations are made in her memory. We got a phone call this afternoon from somebody who had kept in almost daily touch with her, but then moved away. It was not a camera. She was a friend to Nica, moved away, and they kind of lost touch, and then she found out about Nica's death, and she called and wanted to know what she could do. And so she wants to even, she does music also, and she would like to make a song dedicated to Nica, and maybe try to come for Catstock, since Nica really enjoyed Catstock, and she would sing that song here while she comes and visits. She wants to walk in the steps of Sharon to see what Sharon saw here. So I like that. I like that idea. A pizza party. Yeah, send it to FFRC, earmark it for Nica, Yeah, make sure you put on there that it's for in memory of Nica. We'll keep this all together and get a total and then go from there. Yeah. Well, Nica loved the outdoors. She loved the trees. She loved the flowers. You okay? You ready to hit the road? Mm-hmm. No, just sleep.
Just sleep.
Just
sleep for you.
Yeah. Okay, we'll keep on working tomorrow.
What?
Yes, tomorrow's Thursday.
And tomorrow's Friday. Just ask you.
Yeah, just ask me. Adoptions.
Bye. See you Friday.
Alrighty.
We have somebody that's very interested in Paisley. We have Marie, April on hold. We have, oh gosh, guys, my brain is absolutely tired. We have someone that's coming in the next few days that wants to look at Tizzle, Twizzle, and Drizzle and probably adopt 2. And she's already been cleared by the vet. And we have somebody coming. We have an interest in Bran and Wonder, but they got a long way to go to grow up. We have someone that's going to look at some of the golden babies. So, did you get all that? I hope. So that's the best I can do on that tonight. Yeah. No, they do not have to go together, Packer. They don't. They've been together those couple years. But as you can tell when they're here, Helga goes this way and Paisley goes this way. Oh my gosh. Boy, Diane, don't tempt me because I love that little boy. That little Marzi boy. I said the other day, if we could have put 3 clown, well, I've said this several days in a row, if we could put 3 clown kitties together, it would be, it would be Marie and Hillary and Paisley. Well, gosh, and there's another one too. They're crazy. They're so silly and goofy and fun. Binker gets crazy too. They are just such a bunch of fun kitties. So I just love them. They're just crazy. Ooh, don't tempt me. I have 9 in my house. I have 4 nakeds and 5 furries. That's my limit. Yeah. Oh wow, yeah. The photos that she took, yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, maybe when I would need help on that because that's beyond my expertise and beyond my time, but that would be really cool. She is so funny. Did you see her dragging that around? Secure. She's just a nut. And then the other day, she was dragging around one of those toys that has a stick on it. She had it in her mouth, and she was looking at what she was dragging and trying to get that, and she was spinning in circles. And then Hillary is a total blast. She is so much fun. She's wonderful. Then I would say, oh, maybe an even dozen. And Marie April, she's a hoot. She gets wound up and is just a goof. Oh yeah, Marilyn's such a lover. She loves to be here. Oh, I heard about that, the ping pong balls. Yeah. She is. Just love them all so much. Hey, hi Connie. Okay, I think that's all I got. I gotta go get my mama's supper. Oh, I still do have Devante, Jack Cat. You betcha. And Rosemary, she's terrible. She's got me so, she bosses me around something fierce. She comes in the kitchen and she'll do a certain meow, and that means uppy. And so, you know, I always say, oh, you want to go uppy? So I pick her up, and she wants one of the chairs. I think I've told you guys this. She wants one of the chairs by the window that looks out over the angel garden because there's birdies out there. And then she'll do a different meower in the dining room, and that means she wants on the back of the chair in the living room or TV room. And she loves to watch. She just chills there and watches everything. And sometimes she just wants holding. Oh yeah, going up the stairs, kalump, kalump. You can always tell, kalump. She has her own sound effects when she goes up. She goes up and then she hits the, like when the stairs go like that, she hits those spots with her little stubbies, and she tries to push off with that a little. Oh, the two newbies, I think they're both girls. Oh yeah, they are. Zerpel and Zulov, yep, they're both girls. Yep. Oh goodness, I haven't heard anything from Badu for quite a long time. And made me think of Badu too, because of Nica. You know, folks, Bonnie is my 9th cat, you know, and I hadn't mentioned it before, but I lost my Devante probably 2.5 months ago. She just went downhill, and I couldn't let her be suffering. So Devante is waiting for me. Yeah. So there was one other thing. Spiker's right here. He's on his couch. He says, here I is. You sleepy baby. He's a great boy. There's a cat I just heard about. It's a CH cat that's in a cage right now. We're trying to, I sent a request to see if we could take this cat on. She's been in a cage for about a year, and we'd like to help her. It's a female. She's a CH kitty, and hopefully I'll hear something tomorrow if we would be so lucky to be picked to be her new family. Sounds like she's a moderate CH or something like a derecho type, I think. So I'll let you know about that. Thank you, everybody. Okay. Oh, it's just so darn hard, isn't it? We love these guys, and we adopt them because we just love them to pieces, and they become such a part of our hearts and family and beings, don't they? Yeah. No, it isn't, Tina. No, this one's an Ohio CHer. All right, well, I'm going to take off. Got to go feed my mama. And I will talk to you all later. I will. If they say yes, if they give me a thumbs up, we'll go get her.